Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create this makeup look. This is a step-by-step tutorial on how you can create this look using zero eyeshadow. That's right. I used only one bronzer and one highlighter to create this look. So if you have those two products at home, you can easily create this look. I'm excited to show you how I did this. So without further ado, let's get started. Ready, set, skin prep. So I'm going to start with the toner by Mint Pear. This is the Calm toner. This has lavender and chamomile, so it's ultra soothing and calming, and it's really great for sensitive skin. Next, I'm using the Mint Pear Collagen Serum, which is clinically proven to restore and regenerate my skin cells. So this helps with fine lines and wrinkles, but it also helps to make sure that my foundation stays beautiful all day long. Next up is the Mint Pear Vitamin Rich Daily Moisturizer. I just want to say prepping the skin before your makeup is such a vital step, and I never recommend going straight to makeup before following these steps, because this is really going to make the difference in how beautiful your skin is going to look for the entire day, but also long term. So making sure that you are applying the proper skincare products before your makeup is really going to pay off years and years down the road. So please follow these steps and make sure that you're taking care of your skin underneath all of that makeup. Today's primer is by Smashbox, the Photo Finish Original Primer. I've been asked before if it's better to rub or wipe or press in your primer. It really depends on your skin type, and it also depends on the type of primer that you're using. Personally, for this combination, I really like to press my primer rather than wipe. I feel like with all the skincare steps that I've taken before the primer, it really helps to keep everything in place, just patting and pressing everything on top of each other. And as many of you know, I love the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but for my skin, which is typically on the dry side, I do have to add in a few little drops of the Mint Pear Rosehip oil. So I'm going to put this on top of my primer, and then I'm going to follow with the foundation. So just a few little drops here. I feel like this little trick, adding a few drops of the rosehip oil, really makes a big difference in this foundation. Now that my skin is nice and dewy and glowy and prepped, we are ready for the foundation. So you make sure that you give your foundation a good shake, because the oils separate when your foundation is sitting even overnight. So just always make sure that you give your foundation a little shake. I'm using the shade Warm Nude, and I'm applying with the Mint Pear Flat Top Kabuki brush. Today's concealer is Shape Tape, and I am using the Fair Neutral. This is by Tarte. If you can notice, there's a really good contrast in my concealer to my foundation. So my foundation is a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, and that's basically because I don't tan my face. So I make up for that or compensate with that with just a little bit of a darker foundation to match my selfless tanner that I have going on here. And that's because I never tan my face, and I usually never tan my body. I try to stay out of the sun as much as possible, but that's a nice way that you can really pull off that summer glow without getting the skin damage from the sun damage, and still getting that beautiful goddess summer glow. And then I like to just highlight with a little bit of a lighter shade for my concealer. I'm just taking the same Mint Pear Flat Top Kabuki brush to easily blend out the concealer right underneath my eye. Now, assuming we are creating this look for a nice, humid, warm summer day, you definitely want to make sure that you are using a setting powder, and that's really going to lock your concealer and your foundation in place. So I personally use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I will take this and I'm going to use two different tools. So I'm going to use a beauty blender to set underneath my eyes and some other areas, and then I'm also going to use a large powder brush to set the rest of my face. And I will just pour a little bit here into the lid, and I'm going to take the beauty blender and just put this right underneath my eye and on the side of my nose. And with the large powder brush from the Trio set from Mint Pear, I'm just going to set the rest of my face. And I will wipe off that excess amount that I put on with the beauty blender in just a few minutes after it's really baked in and set my foundation in place. And now I will do my brows. I'm using the Kiko Milano brow pencil in number 3. Today's brow look, I want it to be very natural, so I'm going to do a very full, youthful, beautiful, natural brow. I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow to set my brows in place. So now I'm going to wipe off that excess setting powder. So moving on to the star of the show for today, I'm using the Tarteist Pro and Glow palette by Tarte to create this eyeshadow look. I'm excited to show you how to create an entire eye look just using bronzer and highlighter, and I really love the two that we have here in this palette. So I'm going to show you right now how you can do that. So I'm taking the Precision highlighter and I'm just going to get a little bit of bronzer here, and I'm just going to put this right below the highest point of my cheek, and I'm just patting this on, and then I'm going to buff this out in little small circles going back towards the top of my ear. I'm also going to put some up here on my temple, and this really is going to warm up the entire look, making your skin look like it really is sun-kissed with a nice warm tan. Just going to put a little bit here on the bottom of my chin, my jawline. I'm going to reach in for this nice beautiful coral blush, and I'm just going to pop this right on the apple of my cheek, right above that bronzer, and just patting this on in a little circle pattern, and then I'm taking it back up over my cheekbone. Now reaching in for highlighter with the Crease Blend, which is literally like my universal brush because I use that for so many things other than eyeshadow or blending a crease. I'm going to apply a little bit of highlighter right here. And for today's look, I'm really not going to hold back because today is about that beautiful summer bronzed glow look. So I really want to stand out with my highlighter. It's all about placement and making sure that it's in the right place. So you really want to bring out those features that you're highlighting. So I'm highlighting the top of my cheekbone, and I'm just going straight back, right above, all the way back. Straight down my nose, and just here on the tip. And just a little here on my chin. I'm going to do a little bit here above my eyebrow. Keep in mind when you are using a highlighter that if you are highlighting an area that has any large pores or damaged pores, such as scars or acne scars, you are going to bring attention to that area. So For example, if you have any large pores in this area, you may want to stay up higher on your cheek and definitely not taking that highlighter down to where you might have some acne scarring, because it's going to make those stand out. Now I'm going to move on to the eye area. So using the same crease blend, I'm going to take this highlighter and I'm just going to put this right underneath my brow bone, taking that all the way down. And notice how I'm holding my brush. I'm holding it at the end, and the reason I do that is because it really gives me a light hand to blend out in little circles. I'm also going to take that highlighter and put it right in the center of my eye. And I just go a little bit right underneath my eye, as you can see, really giving that inner corner a nice pop. Now we are going to take a stiff shader and we're going to apply the bronzer to the eyelid. And I'm going to keep this right here on the base of my eyelid, right up to that crease for now. And now I'm going to take a different crease blend and I'm going to blend that out right above my crease. Now taking a soften and smudge, I'm going to take that bronzer and I'm going to go right underneath my bottom lash line. And then with the stiff shader, I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. Since this is a nice summer glow, I also want to take some of that bronzer and highlighter down onto my décolletage. So I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer just right here in the hollow, right above the clavicle, and right below. And with the highlighter, I'm going to take a crease blend and I'm going to go right in front of that bone and right on the tips of my shoulders. How fun is that? Isn't that so pretty? And that's so easy to do for like a date night. To keep the theme of the beautiful sunset bronze highlighter look, I'm going to use the Marc Jacob in Sunset. And this is going to be what I'm lining the waterline of my bottom lashes. Now you don't have to do this step, but personally, because I have like lighter hair color, I think it really helps to just do a really thin lick of liquid eyeliner. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just do a tiny little line and a tiny little flick, nothing too intense, just to give this look a little bit of a flare. But you could literally go straight to mascara if you don't want to deal with eyeliner. And onto mascara. Today I'm using the Hypnose Drama by Lancome. Also a tip, if you are wearing this look out into the summer or the hot humid days, a trick is to wear waterproof mascara for your bottom lash line, and that will help your mascara from running down onto your cheeks throughout the day. Also, I'm not going to apply false lashes for this look today simply because I wanted this to be a very wearable look, something that's very realistic to go out in the summer, something that you can wear in the actual hot summer days. And so today I'm just going to stick with my natural lashes, but you can definitely dress this look up if you want to throw on some lashes for the evening. Now moving on to lips. Today I'm going to line with MAC in Subculture. I'm going to take the 540 Peach Buff from Maybelline. And I'm going to take the Tarte H2O Gloss in Tiki Bar and just go right over the center of my lip just to really enhance that highlight theme that we have going on. Isn't that just so cute? And that completes the final look. So we have a summer bronzed goddess bronzer highlighter inspired look with zero eyeshadow. I hope this tutorial inspired you to take your bronzer and your highlighter products and create an entire look. This is such a beautiful, warm, lovely look that you can really wear all summer long, and I hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and hitting the like button for this video. Also, please leave me a comment and let me know what part of this video was the most helpful for you. This feedback really does help me when I'm making my new videos. So thank you so much for your support. I want you to have a beautiful day. Enjoy the sun with your SPF on, of course, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.
You